Interrupted again. That's all right. I'm just going to start from where I left off. Okay. We're reading about the third chakra and how it, according to the timeline of history. The most important thing to understand about this chakra and its corresponding age is that, for better or worse, it is generally achieved through an initial rejection of the values associated with the previous two levels, earth and water. Indeed, fire cannot burn if there is too much of either element. This denial of our underlying foundation is not a healthy way to grow. It reflects an immature initial attempt to reroute the collective consciousness into a new direction from the passive, habitual tendencies of the lower chakras. To the emerging patriarchal system, this meant a rejection and outright domination of the primary values of the previous Neolithical culture. Stop it, you two. Oh man, where am I? Here it is. Which were the values of the first two chakras: the sacredness of the earth, sexuality, emotion, women, community, and cooperation, essentially flipping all of these values into their opposites. Thus, the peaceful earth goddess was replaced by thunderous sky gods. The miracle of birth was supplanted by the fear of death. The sacredness of sexuality repressed, and cooperative partnership was replaced by hierarchical control. With this change, the basic order of life, as it had been known since the dawn of human consciousness, perhaps even hundreds of thousands of years, was broken. In Hindu mythology, this can be linked to the ascensionist approach exemplified in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, whose aim is to attain liberation by separating consciousness from its embeddedness in matter. And in most patriarchal religions, the direction emphasized was up, favoring heaven and devaluing earth. Indeed, this emphasis may have been necessary at the time to steer attention. Stop! Stop! Stop. 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 Indeed, this emphasis may have been necessary at the time to steer attention away from mundane concerns in order to realize there are other levels of reality. Opening up to another polarity in the cosmic dance expands our horizons and our choices. This polarity then allows the dynamic interplay of forces that is necessary to create power. The third chakra age is characterized by the dynamic masculine, whose symbol is a circle with an arrow, the symbol we use for both the male and for the planet Mars, which represents aggressive energy. The arrow pushes away in linear fashion from the static circulatory of the feminine in order to chart a new direction. Before the new direction can be established, however, the habits and customs of the old, which have been ruling the structures of consciousness, are often destroyed. From the patriarchal domination of the Iron Age through the rising scientific and industrial revolutions, 2 world wars, and countless other violent skirmishes, to the current creation of spacecraft and computer technology, the third chakra characteristics of aggression, technology, and political power still haunt us today. Issues of power and energy, excessive control, and domination of others are paramount in today's current events. Use of the world's resources for our incessant demands of energy production are central ecological concerns. Issues of reclaiming our personal wills have been dominated by parents, schools, bosses, and governments. Are central issues in the main 12-step groups that assuage the victims of our current dominant paradigm. Empowerment is a buzzword of today's psychology, counteracting the victim mania that is such a central theme in today's recovery movement. Aggression and violence dominate our newspapers, entertainment, and politics. The possibility of burning ourselves into blackened history through nuclear warfare, through receding sense the retreat of the Cold War still looms a potential threat. Yet the fire of our time is also igniting new technologies, new channels of consciousness, heating up the chaotic motion of the disjointed individuals in the planetary soup, moving them faster and faster as they converge upon each other towards a massive transformation to the next level. The development of individualism, oh my goodness,